Guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian a Must Know. This is going to be a quick take, first impressions on the newest fragrance from Zoologist. This one is called Civet. Again, so much respect for this brand, which has really gotten such accolades in their first year or so of business. So much respect and so much praise within the fragrance community, both from YouTube bloggers and really from established media, and with good reason. And I have so much respect for Zoologist. Victor was kind enough to, along with this, send me a bottle of the original Beaver, which is being phased out for the more, let's say, user-friendly, newer version. So I'm going to be reviewing that in the very near future and contrasting it to the newer version. But today is going to be a quick take on the latest and greatest. This one is called Civet. Now, Civet, first and foremost, is an animal. It's a mammal that sort of looks like a cat. And it's also a material used in perfumery, that the civet secretes this sort of musk that's used in some of my favorite scents, but nowadays it's replicated synthetically so that animals aren't hurt or disturbed to harvest the actual material. Again, so Civet is Victor's newest. This one was done by Shelley Waddington, who of course is the nose behind En Voyage, and she's not new to doing work for Zoologist. She did Hummingbird for the brand. Hummingbird is actually my least favorite of their scents. I think it's a good scent. It's just, for me, soft and billowy and a little too feminine and floral for my liking. So I'm more excited to see what Civet will bring my way. Now, as far as the description goes like this. Quote, as the sun sinks over the dense tropical forest, civets emerge warily from the thickets. Under a carpet of narcotic flower blossoms, a smattering of coffee berries peppers the ground. The moist air is heavy with mossy aromas that penetrate every crevice, but the musky scent of the civets dominates their marked territory, daring one to enter at one's own risk. Zoologist Civet pays homage to the age-old ingredient civet, as well as chypre perfumes of bygone days, perfumes that refuse to be intimidated by raw, alluring, animalistic musks. Civet is a moody and complex brew entwined in mystery. It opens with a spicy floral accord, threaded through with dark coffee tones. Slowly it prowls forward, unraveling base notes of leather, moss, and vanilla that combines with distinctive civet musk to create a bewildering, sophisticated scent with the promise of a sultry nighttime rendezvous. Official notes on this one, guys, are bergamot, black pepper, lemon, orange, spices, tarragon, carnation, frangipani, heliotrope, hyacinth, linden blossom, tuberose, lang, balsams, civet accord, coffee, incense, lavender, musks, oak moss, resins, Russian leather accord, vanilla, vetiver, and wood. 60 ml eau de parfum of this one will set you back $110. I will link to Zoologist in the description box. So this one for me is really well done. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. To me, it's a throwback to old school chypre fragrances. This one, as far as I'm concerned, could be a vintage Guerlain and Chanel. As I smelled this one, that's immediately what I thought of. You know, if someone told me this was a vintage Guerlain or Chanel fragrance, I believe that. If that's your thing, you are going to fall in love with this one really quickly. This smells like it could have been made 50 years ago. It's totally unisex, and it's so well blended that for me, it's one of those scents where it's just really hard to pick out individual notes. But what I do get out of this one is spicy citrus, florals, leather, vetiver, woods. It's funny, but for me, the two notes I was most looking forward to be honest with you, the coffee and civet, I don't really get them out of this, but that's just me. And I have to be honest with you, this feels like a scent you have to learn. Like, you can't just wear it once and think you're going to understand it. You have to wear it and wear it and wear it and wear it to learn everything about it. I think this is going to be the biggest Zoologist scent. I know Bat has that distinction as of now. I would totally wear this one. It's just got a really old school vibe. that feels like something I think a woman probably would be more comfortable wearing this in general, but not as feminine as Hummingbird, I would say. Definitely has more masculine tones than that, with the leather and the sort of animalic facets to this one. But I have to give this one more time. But my first impression is that this is just a beautifully composed set with so much going on. There's just so much spice, and there's florals, and there is musks. To me, it's not really like a super animalic musk. Although it is kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a sweet, sweet animalic scent. It's just beautiful. And again, like, Shelley Waddington is such a master of blending so many different materials. Like, I'm sort of just getting into being a perfumer. Like, I blend 8 or 10 things, or not even 6 to 8 things, and I think I'm a master. Like, blending like 30 different notes is just unbelievable. It takes an unbelievable amount of talent and skill. You almost have to be like a maestro or a composer and be a brilliant one at that. And this one is just brilliantly composed. So I think if you like old school Chypre fragrances that just have that throwback before like IFR8 restrictions like demasculated everything, then I would definitely, or emasculated everything, and I don't mean that literally, obviously. Definitely check this one out, because I think you'll really enjoy the old school appeal of this one. I think this is a beautiful fragrance. Hats off to Shelley and Victor. Stay tuned for my Beaver review, which will be coming up in the upcoming weeks. And Victor, thank you so much again for sending this to me and thinking of me. I mean, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I'll see you guys later this week with more videos. Guys, my name obviously is Maximilian.